Hello, welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some confusing vocabulary, so let's get started. Today we're learning this word, treacherous. It's an adjective. Pronunciation, treacherous. The TR in the beginning sounds like the ch sound in chicken. Ch, chur, chur. Like in tree and try. TR makes the ch sound. So, treacherous. The first vowel is the short e, like in bed and ten, tre. Trech. Treacherous. O-U-S is pronounced like S. What's confusing about this adjective, about this word, is if you look in a dictionary, it has two definitions. The first definition is an adjective describing a person you can't trust. A person you can't trust is treacherous, but this is the old definition. We don't use the word like this anymore in American English. We use this word treacherous to describe dangerous conditions. Potentially dangerous conditions are treacherous. Example, there's a Taylor Swift song called Treacherous. And in the song she says, the slope is treacherous. Example, this is a slope, and it's potentially dangerous. You're talking about dangerous conditions. So she says treacherous. The slope is treacherous. Be careful. Let's practice. Is the slope treacherous? That's right, the slope is treacherous. Or I can describe ocean currents. They're treacherous. They're dangerous. You can drown in the treacherous current. So be careful. Or don't go swimming. Let's practice. Can you drown in the treacherous current? That's right, you can drown in the treacherous current. Or I can describe the trail. The trail up the mountain is very dangerous. It looks dangerous. You're talking about dangerous conditions. So the trail up the mountain is treacherous. Let's practice. Is the trail up the mountain treacherous? That's right, the trail up the mountain is treacherous. Be careful. Or don't go up the mountain. So remember, this word is treacherous, and we don't use it to describe people anymore. You might see it in an old book, describing a person you cannot trust, but the way we use it now is to describe unsafe, potentially dangerous conditions. So my advice today is, don't learn English from dictionaries. Learn English from real-life situations, real-life context, TV, movies, and how you see people use it in real life. Today we're learning some important vocabulary, so let's get started. Today we're learning the difference between choke and drown. Let's take a closer look. So we use the verb choke when something is blocking the air in your throat and you can't breathe. That is choke. It's a verb. And we use the preposition on. You choke on something. Example, he's choking on something. He's eating and now he can't breathe and he's grabbing his throat. He's definitely choking on something. Let's practice. Is he choking on something? That's right, he's choking on something. Somebody should do something. Somebody should help him. And this word is drown. We see the DR making the j sound, like drink and drive. Drown. Drown in the present, and in the past, drowned with a D sound. Drowned. Drown is when you die underwater, because you can't breathe underwater. People drown in the ocean, because they can't swim. People drown in swimming pools because they don't know how to swim. Example, he's drowning. Somebody needs to help him. He doesn't know how to swim and he's drowning. He hasn't drowned yet. He's still alive. If you say somebody drowned, that means they're dead. But he's still alive. He's drowning. Somebody needs to help him. Let's practice. Is he drowning? That's right, he's drowning. Does somebody need to help him? That's right, somebody needs to help him. He's drowning. And what about if you're drinking something? You're drinking something and you start choking. Well, we don't say you're choking on water, and we don't say you're drowning because it's a different situation. You're not swimming, you're not in water, you're drinking. In this case, if you're drinking and you start choking, we have an expression. We say it went down the wrong way. Or some people say it went down the wrong pipe. But I say the first one. If I start choking on something that I'm drinking, I don't say I'm choking. I say it went down the wrong way. It's a special situation. We have an expression. So imagine you're drinking something and you start choking. What do you say? That's right. You say it went down the wrong way. So remember, choke and drown are different. We use them in different situations. And if you choke on something when you're drinking, say it went down the wrong way. Hey there. Today I'm walking on a trail. It doesn't feel like I'm walking on a trail because I'm inside this thing. But the preposition is on. I'm walking on a trail. And what is this thing? It's not a hole, it's a trench. This is a trench. It's like a long hole. One trench, two trenches. A long time ago, people fought in trenches. Like this. They fought in the war in trenches. So one trench, two trenches. People fight in the trenches. Like this. They fight in the trenches. So this is a trench. It's like a rut, but it's different. A trench is much bigger. People can get inside of a trench, but a rut is much smaller and it's from a tire. Speaking of rut, keep watching to learn the expression stuck in a rut. Today we're learning an important expression, so let's get started. The expression is stuck in a rut. To be stuck in a rut, or to feel stuck in a rut, means that you're tired of the same routine. You're doing the same thing every day and you're tired of it. You feel stuck in your life, repeating the same thing again and again. And where does the expression come from? It comes from these. These are ruts. A deep groove in the ground from a tire or a wheel is called a rut. So if you're going through life and you feel stuck, we say you feel stuck in a rut.
When you're stuck in a rut and embarrassed about your life, there are steps you can take to get back on track.
Every day he drives to work. He has the same lunch. He does the same job every day. Nothing exciting in his life. So he feels stuck in a rut. Let's practice. How does he feel? Does he feel stuck in a rut? That's right. He feels stuck in a rut. So what does he need to do? He needs to get out of this rut. How can he get out of this rut? He can try learning new things, doing different activities, changing his schedule. Then he'll get out of this rut. Let's practice. What can he do to get out of this rut? That's right. He can start doing different activities to get out of this rut. Pronunciation. When you say get out of this rut, we see out of, pronounce outa, with a fast D for the T. Outa. He needs to get out of this rut. So remember the expression. He's stuck in a rut. Or you can say he feels stuck in a rut. So what does he need to do? He needs to get out of this rut and start doing different things. Today we're learning this word, nonchalant. First, let's look at the pronunciation. The first syllable is non. Use the short ah sound like hot and stop. Non. Nonchalant. The CH is pronounced with the soft sh sound, like shoe and show. This word comes from French. That's why we pronounce the CH with the sh sound. Again, nonchalant. The second syllable is the sound It's not stressed. You can call it a schwa, but it's the same sound as in cup and up. It's a relaxed sound. Closed. Nonchalant. The last syllable is the open ah sound, like in hot and stop. Together, nonchalant. Stress the first and third syllable. That's the first and the last syllable. Nonchalant. Nonchalant is an adjective. It means to act calm and cool and casual in a situation where normally you wouldn't. To act like it's no big deal, when in reality, it kind of is a big deal. And we have two forms. We have the adjective nonchalant, and we have the adverb nonchalantly. Nonchalantly is a real word. It's used in writing, but not so much in conversational English. In conversational English, we use nonchalant, and we use it with verbs like to be or to act nonchalant, to be nonchalant. And a lot of times people will say, be nonchalant about it or act nonchalant about it. In this case, the NT at the end of the word is between vowels when you link the words, so you don't really hear the T. Try to be nonchalant about it, or act nonchalant about it. The tongue goes up to make the T position, but you don't really hear it. Example. We were out and my wife needed to use the restroom, but there were no public restrooms. But there was a hotel, so I said, let's go to the hotel and use their restroom, but we weren't staying there. I said, try to be nonchalant about it. Just act like it's no big deal. Just walk in like you're staying there, and we'll use the restroom. It'll be fine. Just act nonchalant about it. Let's hear some examples.
If Oswald was the assassin, he was certainly pretty nonchalant about moving himself into position.
How can you be so nonchalant about this?
Oh, it's just a gathering of chefs from around the country all trying to outdo one another while acting very nonchalant about the whole thing.
You can act all nonchalant, but I know you are starting to root for him.
Why are you talking so casually, so nonchalant?
And why act nonchalant? Why not act nonchalantly? Because act is a verb. In this case, it works as a linking verb, like to be, because act is like appear. It's how you behave. No nonchalantly, use nonchalant. Act nonchalant about it. Example, I saw this lady at the grocery store, and she dropped something on the floor and made a big mess. And she just walked off. I was surprised by how nonchalant she was about it. She acted like it was no big deal. She didn't tell anybody. She just walked off. She was nonchalant about it. And I was surprised how nonchalant she was about it. Let's practice. This lady made a big mess in a grocery store, and she just walked off like it was nothing. Was she nonchalant about it? That's right. She was nonchalant about it. Are you surprised how nonchalant she was about it? Me too. I'm surprised how nonchalant she was about it. So remember, we have two forms, nonchalant and nonchalantly. Use nonchalant. It's conversational and it's very common. Nonchalantly, you'll read it in books, but people don't say it in conversational English. And remember the pronunciation. The CH makes a soft sh sound. It comes from French. Nonchalant. Today we're looking at English words from French. They come from French, so they have a different pronunciation. These words are spelled CH, but we don't pronounce them ch. They are pronounced sh. Let's see some examples. We see with the word Chevrolet, we have the CH pronounced sh, Chevrolet. And we have the ET pronounced A, Chevrolet. Or you can say Chevy. Let's practice. Do you want to buy a big Chevrolet truck?
No, I don't want to buy a big Chevrolet truck.
Do you want to buy a big Chevrolet truck? Very good. Example, chef. So we have the CH, but we pronounce it soft. Chef. Don't say chef, say chef. He's a chef, and he's preparing a gourmet meal. Is the chef preparing a gourmet meal?
Yes, the chef is preparing a gourmet meal.
Is the chef preparing a gourmet meal? Very good. Example, machine. CH is soft, because it comes from French. Machine. This is my washing machine. I put the clothes in the washing machine. Did you put the clothes in the washing machine?
Yes, I put the clothes in the washing machine.
Did you put the clothes in the washing machine? Very good. Pronunciation, mustache. Mustache. Put the accent on the first syllable. Mustache. Soft sound. Shh. Mustache. He has a nice mustache. Do you like his mustache?
No, I don't like his mustache.
Should I grow a mustache?
No, you shouldn't grow a mustache.
Do you like his mustache? Should I grow a mustache? Very good. Example, champagne. Soft sound, shh. We use the short sound. Sha, champagne. So we see the G is silent. Pain. Together, champagne. Accent goes up at the end. Champagne. Do you drink champagne on New Year's Eve?
Yes, I drink champagne on New Year's Eve.
Do you drink champagne on New Year's Eve? Very good. Example, he is a chauffeur. Soft sound, sh. O, make a long O, show. Fur, fur. The accent is on the second syllable. Chauffeur. He is a chauffeur. Is that your chauffeur?
Yes, that's my chauffeur.
Is that your chauffeur? Pronunciation, parachute. Pronounce this with the air, pair, para. Soft sound, sh. Ooh, shoot, shoot. Parachute. You need a parachute to go skydiving. Do you need a parachute to go skydiving?
Yes, I need a parachute to go skydiving.
Do you need a parachute to go skydiving? Very good. Pronunciation, chandelier. Chandelier. Accent on the first syllable. Soft sound, sh. Chandelier. This is a gold chandelier. Do you have a chandelier in your dining room?
Yes, I have a chandelier in my dining room.
Do you have a chandelier in your dining room? Pronunciation, brochure. Brochure. Soft sound, sure. Accent on the second syllable. Brochure. I haven't read the brochure yet. Have you read the brochure? Did you read the sales brochure?
Yes, I read the sales brochure.
Did you read the sales brochure? Very good. Chic. It's an adjective. Fashionable or stylish. Pronunciation, chic. Use the soft sound, sh. Use the long E sound, chic. Chic. They're going to a party tonight. They look very chic. Where are they going?
They're going to a party.
Do you think they look very chic?
Yes, they look very chic.
Where are they going? Do you think they look very chic? Very good. Cliche. A cliche is a situation that you've seen a million times. The girl gets the prince at the end of the movie. That's a cliche. You can also say, that's so cliche, with no We use it both ways. That's so cliche or that's such a cliche. Pronunciation, cliche. Cli with a long E sound. Cli, soft sh. Cliche. Pronounce this with A. Cliche. The accent is on this syllable. Cliche. That's a cliche. The girl always gets the prince at the end. Do you think that's a cliche?
Yeah, that's so cliche.
Do you think it's a cliche? Pronunciation, pistachio. P, short I sound. Pista, short A. Pista, soft sh. Pistachio. Shio. Pistachio nuts. Pistachio nuts are very healthy. Do you like pistachio nuts? Do you like pistachio ice cream?
Yes, I love pistachio ice cream.
Do you like pistachio ice cream? Very good. The name Michelle comes from French, so we pronounce it shh. Michelle. Accent on the second syllable. Michelle. Michelle Obama was the First Lady of the United States. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, that's Michelle Obama. She was the first lady.
Do you know who that is? Who was she? The girl's name, Charlotte. Pronounce shh, soft. Char. Let. Charlotte. Charlotte is a girl's name, and Charlotte is a city in North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. Have you ever been to Charlotte, North Carolina?
Yes, I've been to Charlotte, North Carolina before.
Have you ever been to Charlotte, North Carolina? Very good. The state, Michigan. It's a French word, shh, soft sound. Michigan. Gen. Michigan. Stress on the first syllable, Michigan. Michigan is a big state in the north. Michigan University. Where is Detroit?
Detroit is in Michigan.
Where is Detroit? Very good. Example, Chicago. Chicago comes from French, so we pronounce it soft. Shh. Chicago. Ka is the accent. Chicago. Chicago. Chicago is a city in Illinois. Illinois comes from French too, so we have a silent S. In French words, they have a S at the end. It's silent. So, Chicago, Illinois. Not Illinois, no S. Chicago, Illinois. Do you want to go to Chicago, Illinois?
Yeah, I'd love to go to Chicago, Illinois.
Do you want to go to Chicago, Illinois? Very good.
Thank you for watching.
And if you want to learn American pronunciation and avoid common mistakes, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.